What happens when three buffoons give life advice, explore unrealistic situations, and give random topics more thought than they probably deserve? It's the Spitballers Podcast with Andy, Mike, and Jason.
That was hanging with Mr. Cooper.
I don't know what it was.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper, Davey.
Hey! We got a show. Yeah, we get paid the big bucks to come in here and talk.
I would love nothing
important
more
things.
right now. We take our show doc with the questions.
Yeah.
We completely delete it.
Just throw it out the window.
We throw it in the garbage, and we just talk about TGIF shows
for the entire hour.
Yeah, we got Mr. Cooper.
Family Matters.
Yeah, let's just break them
Boy
down.
Meets World.
Oh my goodness.
Boy
Step
Meets World.
by step.
What was your favorite TGIF show, Jason? Was it Full House?
No,
see,
I don't think it was Full House.
I got started on the TGIF a little bit later in the night, so Full House was already over when I started it up.
For me, it was
You got started later?
A little later. I was a step by step.
It was Family Matters. Urkel. And,
You relate to
and
Urkel.
company.
Whoa.
Yeah, oh yeah, big time.
Well, but were you more an Urkel guy or more a Stefan guy?
Oh, Stefan. Hey, come on.
Wait, we could throw it out because I haven't even looked at the doc. I don't even know what we're talking about today.
We're talking about Family Matters now.
We're
Great
just
show.
here. We're present. Welcome to the Spitballers Podcast.
Whatever happened to predictability?
Well, see, the
Man, favorite boy. Skibby-dibby.
you didn't remember any more words, did you?
No, I don't.
We have a great show. Would you rather? Life advice, a draft, a jingle draft. So I mean, you singing those songs.
Yeah,
the next best thing is an irreplaceable jingle.
Oh man, I'll tell you what.
What do they call that? An earworm?
Yep.
This morning, looking at jingles, there are so many good
There
jingles.
are
But
so many.
the
I would
problem
not want
is
the first pick.
I know. I don't want it. You guys want to trade up?
Nope.
Oh
we're good.
man, I'll give you my
You're
second
too-
round for your first. How about that? So it's going to be fun. Find us on the web, spitballerspod.com. Send us your questions on social at spitballerspod on Instagram, instagram.com/spitballerspod, on Facebook. We appreciate all your reviews, your subscriptions. Thank you for listening to this show. We have a lot of good stuff coming. People seem to be enjoying it. And I don't have enough money to bribe as many people that have left a good review, so I know it's real.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right.
That's
So-
really good work there, detective.
Speaking of reviews,
Reviewosaurus Rex.
This one comes in from Fish Sticks.
No. Read that full name.
Oh, by B Rad.
Yeah.
Fish Sticks.
Be rad in the house, in the He's house.
yes.
Ear Magic, 5 stars. Once the oddly raspy yet
Hey.
angelic voices of these 3 buffoons entered my ear holes, I was changed forever. My 4-year-old gets angry when we don't listen to Andy Michael Jason after daycare. He even
Michael?
Yep. Andy Michael Jason. You
Yes.
are forever now, Michael. He even tries to scat with the theme song.
Love it.
Good luck today. You sparked an argument between us over the candy bar draft, though.
One of my favorite things is when we see these reviews come in and people say they pause the show right before we do the draft and they do their own and then compare, and whoever gets the most that we picked wins.
Oh, that's a good game.
Little competition. I don't mind if you yell at us. That's fine.
I mind.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
mind greatly. Please send all shouting to Andy Holloway.
I welcome it. This show sparks wonderful debate about candy bars and things like that. You guys ready to jump in?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Would you rather?
All right. Some fun would you rather questions to debate this fine morning. Would you rather have a surgery performed on you by a doctor with very little qualifications or be defended in a murder trial by someone who's only watched a few crime shows or documentaries? This is a great conundrum here. Would you rather have a doctor that's unqualified perform surgery or a or be on trial for murder by a big fan of Murder, She Wrote.
So both of these end with
Your death.
The end.
Yes.
Well, not necessarily the death, but I mean, the doctor one certainly has those ramifications.
Mm-hmm.
I think a great chance of being deceased after the operation. But if your lawyer's incompetent in your trial, it's the end because you're going to jail forever. But at least you're alive.
Yeah, but the thing is so like, not all surgeries
Are the same.
are, maybe
say you
I'm
got
getting like a
Knee surgery.
a mole removed surgery.
Oh, that's even worse.
That's not worse than like heart.
What?
Like,
Okay, that's fair.
I could be getting a lung transplant or getting a mole removed.
Fair enough.
I feel like it has to be at least,
You're going under general.
yes, you're under.
You're going under.
That's-
You're waking up,
that's
and
how
there's
serious it is.
there'll
Wait,
be a
wait, wait.
surprise.
You're thinking I'm not going under if I'm getting a mole removed? Because that would hurt, and I'm going under. I am the type of guy. I am not afraid.
You go under for splinters.
anything. It doesn't matter. Put me under.
Really?
I'm fine with that. I don't worry about general anesthesia because I figure if that's when I go, then I won't know, and so it's fine.
What about the people who've been under but they're not under?
Oh, like fake under.
Wait, that's what?
You've never heard of that?
No.
Oh,
that's
there are
not a
many
thing.
people who
Yes.
have come out of general in the middle of being opened up.
What? No.
Yeah, and they're not able to.
That's not even what I'm talking
They're
about.
not even able to
Yes.
communicate that they're up,
It's the people.
and people are being
there's
they're
enough
being worked on.
There's enough anesthesia to put us into a dream state, but the pain medication is not working.
Yeah.
So they feel the entire. You've never heard of this, Jason?
It's actually hard to
it is
talk
a
about.
Nightmare.
It's hard to talk about.
Nightmares. Jason is gone.
You have lost Jason from the show. I can
Good
no
luck
longer-
with your surgeries.
Oh my goodness.
That's
If
why
this is
I'm
real-
awake. If I'm getting open heart, I'm awake.
You know
I'm
what?
just I'm gonna be watching and judging them the whole entire time.
So my parents go to a
Don't touch that.
my parents go to a dentist's office at a university, and they get cheaper dental
Because
care
students work on them.
because students work on them with the oversight of a doctor right there. But I won't even do that.
I'd rather just not go to the dentist.
Well,
which I do.
Which you, I'm the master of not going to the dentist. Perfect checkups every time.
I plier out my own teeth.
But I won't even do that because it's too. Like I need to know you know what you're doing,
I need a piece of paper that says you are an authority in my.
and
teeth.
even that doesn't always matter. You have those stories of people that go in to have surgery on one knee, and they get the surgery done on
was
the wrong
marked
knee.
wrong?
Wow.
I mean, you imagine coming out of that, and I feel like you should get to sue the doctor and slap them 1,000 times a day for a year.
And you should definitely get to perform surgery on their knee.
Oh, that should be the
That's
payback.
like the eye for an eye, like, all right, let's do this.
All right, yeah, I put them under.
Give me a fork.
Give me
was-
a
he's
fork.
I'm
But if
not
they do
using
the
a
wrong
scalpel.
knee, hold on. If they do the wrong knee,
Yeah.
they have to. I mean, of course, they have to do the right knee.
Yeah.
But did you just get a freebie?
What? No, because you weren't hurt.
But now you have super knee.
No, that's not how it works.
It's properly repaired for
They-
the incoming injury.
They went in and they found nothing wrong and then closed you back up.
But they probably didn't. They probably went to work on it. They
Yes.
found nothing wrong, but they still well, let's fix this. I'll cut this and then I'll re-put it back together.
I mean, this opens up a whole can of worms question because have you guys heard of the placebo effect?
yes.
Oh,
of course.
And so they've done extensive studies on the placebo effect. And if you're listening and you don't know what I'm talking about, that's just simply like, let's say I gave Mike a pill.
Sugar
and I
pill.
told him that it's going to make his headache go away.
It's snake oil.
And, well, no, not really. Because if I gave you a sugar pill and I told you it was a pain medication and then your headache, and I said it's going to make your headache go away, studies have proven that some people get better under those situations. So they've done very extensive university studies where they take 50 people with knee issues, okay?
Oh, give him a double blind.
And they perform surgery on all 50. And 25 of them, they do the surgery. And 25 of them, they just open them and close them.
So
Wait, this is real?
This is real.
so that means that these people have signed up for this
They've signed up
because
for this
they have
study.
they have to know.
Of course, because this represents like a 50-50 shot at a free surgery. So they do this, and then they track those people with the knee injuries for years. And the placebo effect of thinking you had the surgery done has a percentage effect on those people being fine.
Okay, I got a new idea here.
When do they tell them though that they didn't get the surgery?
In 40 years.
And how stupid do you feel?
You feel real dumb. But the placebo effect is real.
Well,
It is.
what if, before I go into this surgery, I give my doctor with little qualifications a sugar pill?
And tell him
I tell him
he's a great
"Look,
doctor.
Look at this.
limitless.
This is the limitless pill. You take the and
You're
then
Bradley Cooper now.
You're the best surgeon.
and that placebo effect will make him a good doctor or her.
It's one strategy.
Here's what getting back to the actual question. I've seen Catch Me If You Can. I know that someone can study real hard and just pass a bar exam. It's theoretically possible. So I'm going to take the lawyer who's not actually qualified and just hope they watch a lot of Perry Mason, a lot of
I'm
Mercer,
taking the lawyer
a lot
too.
of Matlock.
You want to know why? There's not a guarantee I can go get a second surgery to fix the first, but I can sure as heck file an
You get
appeal
an appeal.
under inappropriate counsel. That's not what it,
Counsel.
he was super inappropriate.
Your Honor, I'd like to.
My lawyer
file a
wears
motion.
no pants. Inappropriate counsel.
I'm taking the doctor because I feel like I've listened to enough true crime podcasts recently to know the depth of the legal system. Like, if you don't know what you're doing,
He thinks he can represent you.
no,
He's set.
I know
He's
I
your guy.
can't. I know I can't. That's my point. Is like the amount of work that has to go into digging and making the case and then doing everything right, and then you still lose, or you know what I mean? Like the prosecutors they're always going to win, no matter what. That's what I found out.
All right, so Mike and I, we're going to take the inexperienced.
You guys are going to be in jail.
We're going to take the inappropriate
'cause
lawyer.
I'm just going to be injured.
I got Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah. All right. Would you
Running the
rather?
show.
Would you rather have baby arms or baby legs?
Wow. If you have baby legs,
What are the implications here? Baby legs.
baby
that's-
legs means it's hard. I'm
You're
probably
not-
not walking.
No, because
no,
you're
you
not going to
could-
be able to lift up your own.
We're gonna give you toddler legs, so you can
Can you
walk.
lift up the body weight? The rest of your
yes,
body weight?
You can walk, but it's that real wobbly.
Dude, I
You're
weigh
toddling.
250.
No, but he's saying you can do that, but you're going to be toddling everywhere, and you're really short,
These are going to be the thickest, strongest toddler legs
and you have
of
real
all
big,
time.
real big arms.
Well, of course I do. Look at these guns.
So if you have baby arms, see, I'm just picturing this in my head. In neither situation am I still married.
right?
I'm not picking up any.
I feel like I've seen this in a movie.
Wait, but toddler legs and
Yeah.
what? No, you're thinking of like Toy Story or something where they assemble the
Right.
toy together with the baby legs.
Do they do that?
Yeah, well, let me just put it this way.
I
You
still remember
haven't
Toy Story
seen
1.
This. There's no, I mean, like, that's just another way to look at it.
It's
Is, of course you have not seen this.
This doesn't happen.
Well, I might just be thinking of when they put like the adult face on the baby body.
Sure.
I feel like the Wayans brothers have a movie where they've done this.
So I think that I mean, you're in a tough spot in either situation. Can your baby arms get that food up to your mouth?
Yeah, you
Ooh,
gotta
do
lean over.
You need the airplane. Someone's got to airplane you.
Excellent.
Yeah. Oh, this
Excellent.
is Jason
This
just
is
figured out what he
great
wants.
news.
You've been waiting to sit in a high chair and get airplaned your food for a while.
Yeah, I feel
just-
like
You
know,
want to be old.
I want to be king. I want those grapes fed to me while I lean back. My baby arms cannot reach my mouth. Please grape me.
I think I want to be able to walk around.
Yeah, well, but we've said you can walk with the baby legs if you got them.
It's going to be so embarrassing. You want to go on a hike? Everybody else is taking. I'll be right there. Hold on.
Well,
I don't
so,
do
hold
hikes.
on. Yeah, so now I'm out of hiking. Like
This is excellent.
Well, I guess you will be out of a lot of physical activity if you have baby legs.
I feel like I'm going to take the baby legs because you're really talking, would you rather have, a more functional upper body or a more functional lower body? You remember WALL-E?
yeah,
Look, they did some
course.
things in that movie where it was,
they were living the dream.
yeah, how often did they need to use their legs?
Never.
Never.
Yeah. This is great. I can eat my burgers.
You could jump rope your own arms if you had baby legs.
I could. What does that mean?
That's a great point.
Yeah.
That would
I-
be a parlor trick.
Kind of like a chimpanzee does.
Like
Yeah.
I put my hands
you
together.
put your hands together,
and
then
I
you
jump over. The only problem with that, shoulder joints. I don't think my arms can just go infinitely around me like it's on some propeller.
Don't chimpanzees do that?
I don't.
Yeah,
believe-
but chimpanzees, they can do a lot of things that we can't do.
But they
Like just hold themselves up by one arm infinitely.
now, have you ever done the thing where
they don't have shoulder joints?
Have you ever done the dance move where you jump through your leg?
Oh, I
You
know what you're
hold
talking
one-
about.
Andy's
No.
face says
I
he
know
does
exactly
not.
what he's talking
jump
about.
I used
your
to do
leg?
this
Yes.
all the time, and it's been so long since I've done it, but I'm confident I could still do it.
Oh, you're doing this after the show. And
Oh, 100%.
I'm recording and we're putting it on Instagram.
Yes.
Okay.
You hold one foot with your opposite hand, right? So if it's your left foot, you hold it with your hand. And everybody at home, I
And you
encourage
jump
you
through
to
with
try
your
it.
other leg?
I encourage you to try this. Most shows would say, "Do not try this at home." We say you probably have to.
Like this is a staple in the B-boy
And
catalog.
you're standing on one leg, the other leg, and you jump and you lift that leg up and you go through it. That's the closest I get to jump roping myself, which is the goal of life.
I was going to say, what a quote. We figured out the closest you get to jump roping yourself. All right.
By the way, I was thinking of the smash sensation Little Man by the Wayans brothers.
Wait.
Of course. So that's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
So does he have? But he has baby arms and baby legs.
Yes, he's
and just has a grown-up head.
Yeah. I believe he's a grown-up.
And they got to make a movie.
Yeah, they made a move. I think he is a con man, and they're trying to steal things by pretending to be a baby.
We got time for another Would You Rather?
Yeah.
It depends on how good it is.
Would you rather have every beverage remain the optimal condition? So soda always fizzy, coffee always hot,
Hot coffee.
ice water always icy? Or would you rather always have the water be the perfect temperature as soon as you turn on the faucet?
This is not even close.
So that's like you get the shower. Like, do you guys do that? You turn the shower faucet on, then you got to go walk around for a minute?
Yeah, my shower's not too bad. The worst is
Like, what's the weight on your shower?
the wait on the shower is probably 30 seconds.
Oh, that's nice.
Where I have to wait is my kitchen faucet. And I do not exaggerate, minutes. Multiple minutes
For it to get hot?
For me to get hot water to my kitchen faucet. It's freaking ridiculous.
100% the same in our house. Now, I don't get 30-second hot from the shower, but our kitchen faucet takes so long to get hot. Now, don't get me wrong. It will scald your skin off once it gets all the way hot. I mean, we've got that thing cranked up to, like, don't go
11.
past this line.
Jason was really proud of the fact that he did kind of like a home improvement thing when he figured out how to change the temperature on his water heater.
I mean,
I
did
was
it.
pretty proud of myself when I did
it
my own too.
myself. And then as soon as I was like, wait, there's just a knob? I can turn this.
And I'm with Jason. There's a little thing that says, don't go above this. And you go,
Watch
or do I?
See, the weird thing is my kitchen sink is closer to my water heater than my shower. So I'm imagining that when they built your house, some plumber had a real fun time, like doing a loop-de-loop of
Yes.
of
There is
pipes.
a labyrinth of pipes
Yeah.
that leads to my kitchen faucet. It makes no sense.
It's a whole marble work situation going on underneath the floor.
Kitchen is downstairs near the water heater. Water line goes up through the attic in the second
Right.
story.
Yeah, it's a triple loop before he gets back to the. So look, that's annoying. But I'd rather wait for my water and have perfect beverages for the rest of my life.
Not this guy.
You want instant water.
I want instant water for sure because there's just more time that I get to stand in
No.
a shower longer. I take long showers. Like
You do, which
I do.
which means that like the time investment
Yeah,
of
but you
warming it
go-
up should be
What
lower.
are you talking about? You warm up the shower.
Yeah.
You take the poo.
Yes, that is always
You
step.
come back, and the shower's perfection.
Yeah, no, that's true. I do that, but the thing is like when this question
Everyone does
says
that move.
when this question says that it's that the optimal condition of your soda, your coffee's always hot. I like coffee after it's been
I've got an
sitting
important
a while.
question. I got a really important question.
I don't want it to be too hot.
I need to pivot back to the poo.
Okay,
Unfortunately.
heard that before.
But if you turn the water on, then you go to the restroom.
Yeah.
Are you as attentive to your wiping situation, knowing knowing you're going to get
There's a backup plan
knowing
here.
that you're going to get into the shower, are you as attentive?
Or do you go the ultimate no wiper?
Oh,
No, come on.
well, that you can only do that if you got one of those faucets that's got the handle, the two.
right. Yeah. The
handheld shower.
That I'm just asking the
No,
question.
it's a legit question. This is
is
a
what
good
we try
question.
to
This
figure
is
out.
the deep dive on the
How
human
far has
condition.
our society gone?
No, I can tell you
I go
honestly.
Reg.
I can.
Regular.
You do not hit the moment where you're like, I need one more. Well, no, I don't need one more wipe.
So, all right, peeling back the curtain.
I'm like 70%
Oh, no.
here.
peeling back the curtain
Oh,
here.
no.
And yes,
Gotta save
what
some
have you
TP.
done?
it's probably a shower curtain. Look into my life. So I have recently got an Omigo. It's
It's a bidet.
A bidet.
It's a bidet.
It's a real fancy bidet.
Yeah, a little bidet
Parents,
toilet
explain
seat.
to your kids what a bidet is.
Yeah, and
They're
so
great. As Americans, we need to embrace the bidet lifestyle.
yes,
It's fantastic. It took me forever to talk Jason into it.
You know who doesn't want that life?
who?
You know who's lobbying against it? Charmin.
Oh well, of course, big paper.
Big butt wipes is really
Big
against
butt
it. too.
wipes
yes,
is against
no.
it.
So I've got the toilet that will wash your booty, right? But the truth is, sometimes you got to go 2 rounds.
Oh,
Okay.
2 rounds on it. What
Some-
is it got a? Do you go through a whole?
Yeah, it's got a
Has
whole
it got
cycle.
a song?
It's got a. It might as well. It's got a cycle. You sit on the warm seat. It
Clean
does
bottom.
yum. Ooh, let me write that down
Oh
for the.
no! The yum at
For
the end.
the jingles? You don't throw yum in, man. That's just for Biminin. And that's not even a yum either, is it? There's no yum.
Clean bottom yum. No.
Clean
no.
That's,
Yum.
That's not a long
No.
enough cycle. You need like a
But
full
my
MIDI
whole
file.
point here is that when I am doing this prior to a shower,
Yeah.
I give it one cycle,
And then you go into the
and
shower.
I know it's good enough because I'm gonna shower anyways.
Oh, gosh. Well, I'm sorry. Hey, Al Borland, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
You're the man of the room.
Yes, he's a
if you
man's
put,
man.
If you put a one of those instant water heaters in, like the ones tankless,
Tankless.
a tankless, is that instant hot water?
Yes.
It's instant hot water,
Like
from
anywhere in the house,
No,
right?
no,
No, I mean, it still has to get through your pipes.
Oh, okay.
Don't be an idiot.
Well, I mean, that makes sense.
You have to put one.
Does it do the
upstairs.
same thing then? The exact same length of the run? Like, would it be faster
no,
to
I'm
do
gonna-
a tankless?
But if you put a
than a tank water heater in far as getting the water to the shower?
I don't believe so. I think it's
Yeah,
just
I
about
don't-
efficiency.
Okay.
That's why you got to put a tankless water heater in the kitchen faucet.
I have.
In
Yeah,
it?
right. Like
Well,
under the
under
sink.
the sink.
I hope
No,
it's on the countertop.
I-
just right there. I don't worry about how water.
I would live with it if I got instant hot water.
I've wanted a tankless water heater.
That sucks for the
forever.
kitchen.
That's that's coming. That's a more household future item is a tankless water heater because we've got. We'll have a night's winter. We got 3 kids. They all need a
night's
shower.
winter?
No, I'm saying there's a night,
Edgar Allan Poe's Christmas
You and
tale.
Ebenezer Scrooge?
and we got multiple kids showering. We run out of hot water.
I hear your chains in the night's winter.
Once a night's winter, a tankless heater I had.
The point
You grab your pajama hat, check it out.
here is that I don't even remember what I was saying.
You want a tankless water heater. That's your whole story. That's
Yeah.
why we're hijacking it.
Yes,
I really want one.
I do, but I'm worried that my 30-minute showers will turn into like 3-hour I
Because
can't
of the
run out of
unlimited
hot water.
Oh, gosh. Well, whatever,
That
man.
story went from you being very green and eco-friendly
to
the opposite.
yeah,
That's true.
draining the
Now, in
water
fairness,
Screw
supply.
you, fishes.
Spitballers to the rescue.
on a night's winter. All right, some life advice since we're so good at that. All right, let's go with Steven from the website. If I'm at a restaurant and I ask the server for their recommendation, am I now obligated to pick from one of their recommendations? My wife thinks it's very rude to ask for them and then end up ordering something else. I don't see why it's a big deal. Who is right? Help. This is a real thing for sure because I have said no.
And this is separate than asking what are the specials,
Right.
Because
Oh, big
you were saying what do you recommend?
What's the best thing here? What's really good? And then
Oh,
they
my
say
goodness.
something really stupid, like, "Oh, I love the salmon. You've got to get it. And then I'm like,
I hate
your
choices.
really? And I'm very non-confrontational. I don't know if we've talked about that on this
Yes,
show.
we have.
So, like, I don't like, it's like when they say it's this or that, like, these are the best items, and I hate both of what they say, I feel obligated to pick one of those. Like, the lesser of two evils, I'm going to pick one and ruin my favorite part of the day, which is eating.
So
You just take it.
This is just a deep dive into his psyche. I found out the other day at dinner with Jason that he is so anti-confrontational that he doesn't even feel comfortable returning items to a regular store for regular reasons.
I can't do
so
it.
even going to Target, let's say
Wait,
you
give
bought
me
a
an
shirt
example.
at Target, okay? You bought a shirt.
Uh-huh.
You didn't wear it. It's got the tag on it. You go back to Target and you say, "Oh, I'd like to return the shirt the next day."
That's not fair.
He will not eat.
That's not a confrontation. That's lazy.
No, it's not a laziness thing.
Because
It's,
you walk up and they go, "How can I help you?" "Oh, I'd like to return this
at
shirt."
a desk
I
called
feel bad.
Absolutely.
at a desk called returns.
technically customer
You
service.
don't return?
No, I don't return. I don't ever. Like, you can
So
talk to
that's
my
why
wife. If there is a return needed, and like she's running a million errands, and I've got nothing to do all day, and she's like, "Can you take this back?" I'm like, "I don't do returns." Like, that's not something I'm capable of doing. I don't know if I used to back in the olden times.
Uh-huh.
I was a manager of a Best
Back
Buy.
in the night's winter.
Back in the night.
A few nights winters ago.
I was a manager of Best Buy, and so I know, like, you don't want to ever get returns. Like, that's a bad thing to them. That's lost money. And so, like, I feel bad. I just feel like, oh, they don't want me to do this. And if they don't want me, it's no different than the waiter. Like, if someone doesn't want me to do this, I don't want to make them unhappy.
I've got a good bit for our socials, Andy.
Okay.
Oh, no.
We got to make Jason do one of these take it to the limit Costco returns.
Oh, can't
where,
do it.
Where people will buy like
So then,
The
like
people
an
at Costco-
11-month laptop is what you're talking about?
people will buy like candy bars, eat through 75% of it, go to Costco and say, "I'd like to return this."
My nose would start bleeding like 11 from Stranger Things. I would just in line, just immediately just start shaking. I don't doubt that I would bring down the Costco with my powers.
I feel like he also has to wear one of those like disguise glasses and mustaches.
Groucho Marx?
While he does it. I feel like you would be so embarrassed, and you would act guilty, and you'd be sweating profusely.
It's so crazy because
It would be the first return they'd ever deny because this
Yeah.
guy's too shifty.
He's so shady.
Here's what's so weird is, like, I don't have shame.
No, you
Like,
don't.
I could go into, if you told me
You
I've
just
got to
told
wear
the
a
poop
Speedo and walk around this Costco making ape noises and doing cartwheels, I'd be like, all right, let's do it. But when it comes to just like a
But
simple,
now you got to return this pack of gum.
I can't do it.
Would you give a profuse, long apology for the smallest thing? Like, look, I am so terribly sorry. I know what this means to you. I wish I could do something else.
Honestly, it's hard to speak in those situations. The few returns I've done, I say almost nothing.
He wears a scarlet letter.
It's shame. It's
R.
I want a hat.
For return.
I want a hat that's low. I want my head is looking. My face is towards the floor, and I am shamefully.
He bribes
returning.
them to take the return. Here's $50.
I'm sorry about this. I want to pay in full.
I want to pay in full. You're a weird guy, Ace. What was the advice we were supposed to give?
Yes,
waiter-
definitely eat whatever they recommend.
Waiter recommendations, and no. You can absolutely 100% say no. It's really awkward, and you just kind of laugh it off. You
I
go,
do
no,
find
I'll
it-
take the cheeseburger.
I do find it entertaining when the waiter or waitress they make a recommendation and then based on your response continue to make more recommendations. You know, they're like, "Oh, I really like the pizza,"
And then they see your face and
yeah, they're like, and the
soup is good.
Steak is very popular as well. And if you look like vegetarian options, then
I mean, that's the perfect out. Diet restrictions. If they recommend something to fish, you're like, "Oh no, I'm allergic to shellfish and things of the ocean. I don't want it.
Sir, salmon is not shellfish.
I have a gluten allergy.
Sir, salmon is
salmon
is
does
more of
not-
a regular
I'm
fish.
a vegetarian.
There you go. Hey,
You can get there.
so we were at dinner the other day, Mike, and let me ask you about this. The waitress, who was not the best, repeatedly, everything that we ordered, she would make a joke about eating it.
She wants to eat it.
She wanted to eat it. So what? No, if she brought
How-
the appetizer pretzels, it's I gotta get some of those. I want one of those. Oh, I'm so hungry for that.
Did she throw in a nom 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 at the end?
I think there was.
Oh, that looks good. Nom nom nom.
And then the main meals. I love that. I want that. Oh, if you leave that, I'll eat it.
I'm gonna go get that.
I'm gonna go get that right now.
Were you guys at a TGI Fridays?
It was.
Was there a lot of flair going on these outfits?
There was the dessert. She was a big fan. She's gonna eat that too. It got to the point where I was just wondering, like, how inappropriate can you get with wanting to eat the food of your guests?
That would be a very awkward situation.
It was the worst service I've had in a really
Well,
long time.
what made it less awkward was we rarely saw her.
Yeah, I got my own. I got us all silverware. I got us all the napkins.
Yes. After the food came and we didn't have silverware,
Maybe this lady was starving.
Ooh, I didn't think
she
of that.
did look very
Like
hungry.
maybe she needed nutrition in her life. And
Maybe.
she was reaching out.
We didn't learn anything
Saying-
from last episode where we
saying,
were
buy
supposed
me a
to
meal.
feed her.
All right, one more question here for life advice, since that was helpful. This is asking for a friend from the website. So we're helping somebody here. I have a friend that has been dating a girl for a while now. Things are going really well.
Oh,
Congratulations.
He's been very transparent with everything. This is his friend. Except for one small thing. There's a tattoo of his ex-girlfriend's name on his back.
Yes.
How should my friend bring this up to her? So, at some point, you're going to have to tell this girl that you have a tattoo of your ex-girlfriend's name on your back. How do you start that conversation? How does that go, Mike?
It's not even a conversation. You got to go cover it up, man. You either cover it up or you have a sister now.
I was going to recommend
And,
you
her,
get
and her name is Beth.
you
and
get a-
her name is on your back. You're very close.
That's weird. Why is your sister's name on your back?
Yeah, that's kind of weird,
What do
Mike.
you, that's easy because she tragically passed.
Oh,
I would
Just add a
That's
date. Just
super-
add a year on it.
Oh, man. Just add a
add
date.
and you've got a mystery dead sister for years.
That is
Because then the fact that it's your sister's name and your sister's dead, she'll never ask about it. She'll never bring it up around family because
and
it'd be
now
sensitive.
that is so sweet of you.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
We just flipped the script.
You did that.
And you
for
walk
her?
one day, you're walking around in a tank top, and your ex-girlfriend actually walks by and wonders why you put her death date on your back.
You just put whatever date the breakup
Oh,
was.
yeah,
Boom, double purpose.
That's the date. The breakup date is the date your sister died.
Now,
This is the worst life
hopefully-
advice ever.
Yeah, that's a
hopefully
little
this
morbid.
life advice was not like we broke up 2 weeks ago. It's like,
Oh my
oh
god!
no, this is.
Very recent. Please don't bring it up around me or my family ever
Does
again.
the tattoo still hurt?
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, no, Mike, you
That's
really
a
helped
great
someone
solution.
here. Thank you. I was going to say get a
welcome.
dog, but definitely having a.
This is my dog Beth. Oh, that's another solution. I mean, I
I
get
think
it.
the dog is probably a safer way to go.
The thing is if you got the dog's name on your back, your girlfriend at some point in time she's going to ask for her name because if you're going all the way to the dog, she's going to want her name on there.
Look,
and then
you've
you're-
already solved the problem one time, so you'll be able to solve it again. Go put it on. Just get a list of names on
that's
the
the
back.
second sister that passed. All right.
And then 30 years from now, you have so many pets.
So-
you just gotta
You just look like you have.
I thought you were going to say so many dead sisters.
one of the two.
It got morbid.
The Spitballers Draft.
All right, today's mock draft is a great one. It's best commercial jingles. All right, the best commercial jingles. Look, best is subjective. It could be the most enjoyable jingle. It could be the most memorable jingle. It could be the most annoying jingle that lasted forever, right? We said earworm. That just gets stuck in your head. around the studio here, we play some shuffleboard, and we like to play up our teams and our team names. And Mike and Al Borland have a team, and they play a song, and it just gets stuck in your head
it's the
forever.
worst.
And
It's
look,
the worst.
it's the worst because it's the best because it's the worst
And
because it's the best.
Exactly, because what'll happen is they will, by magic and witchcraft, have won a game against Andy and I.
Sure.
And then I'm sitting in, and so they played their stupid song, and I'm sitting in the office, and then that's the problem is it's hooked in my head, and I'll be sitting there, and I'll go, "I'm gonna take it for
And
it."
there
No, that's the.
There are hundreds of jingles out there.
Now they're not all good.
No.
There are some that are so annoying.
Yes, but that could be look, you could say best and be thinking about it in terms of for the company.
Sure.
Because if it's an annoying jingle but it lasts 10 years and it's in your head, I mean, that could be defined as best. So we're going to leave the best vote up to the Spitwise,
Yes.
to the listeners, and we're going to just draft 4 jingles each and go head-to-head on the vote.
I'm
And
outlawing-
Mike has the first pick.
I'm outlawing the worst one though. It's a recent
outlawing
addition. I'm outlawing one.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah,
what it
you
is.
know what it is
Yes.
because it's a
I'm gonna
recent.
take you for a ride.
That'd
It's
be
a,
the 101.
it's a recent addition, and when I heard it, I think for the first time, like 6 months ago on the radio, I went, "What in the heck was that?" And it's
Okay.
the new Liberty Insurance jingle.
What is it?
Liberty, 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 liberty.
So they
That's
just-
the jingle.
They just get to say their name over and over again.
They say it 4 times.
That's what you were singing before the show started, though.
Right, because it is catchy, but here's the thing. It's not good for business because I recommend if you are with Liberty
McDonald's,
to switch-
McDonald's.
Yes,
I feel like if you
switch
sang
your
that
insurance.
into a mirror, like the boogeyman would show up.
The Liberty?
Yeah.
Ronald McDonald.
Red rum, red rum, red rum. All right, so
right.
Mike has the first pick in the draft. Al Borland, you're going to keep track, put it up on Twitter.
I am not a fan of having the first pick in this draft. There are 3 that I want to take here. I have no idea, no clue which one would get back. So I'm just going to take the one that I think is the most fun because it won't come back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. Chili's baby back ribs.
Barbecue sauce.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah,
good. That's good.
It's fun.
I
It's
like
fun.
that. Do they still do that?
No,
No.
because they're dumb.
Because that was a lot of my like the 90s.
There was an era of
Yeah.
that, and it was great.
I think they've brought it back for like a commercial here and there.
every once in a while
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah, it is on my list. It
on
is
Unlimited Ribs Tuesday or
It
whatever.
is last on my list, so it would
Oh,
have got
what? It was
back
on
to-
there?
It
Okay.
was it's at the very bottom, and I actually thought when you said I'm going fun and I don't think it'll come back, I thought you were going with what I'm going with.
Oh,
There are so many great
yeah,
ones.
that's the problem. Is this
So many
this is
great
like
ones.
the TV themes. There's so many good ones.
All right, Jason, what are you going with? I'm so happy I have 2 picks in a row.
I know you're in the best.
Although,
spot.
I mean, goodness, they're all great.
Give me a break.
Oh,
Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
give me a break.
it's on my list. It's a
Yeah,
good one.
that's a great one.
It's a good
Kit
one.
Kat.
All right. Man,
Now you have to choose 2 here, Andy.
so, man, all right.
Come on, Andy.
Well, look, yeah, I know. I'm never slow on these, but Give Me a Break was on my list, and I'm having a hard time because some things are not jingles, right? Some things are.
If it has any sort of quick music signature, that's a jingle.
So if I wanted to do,
If you throw it out there, it's probably your pick. Just understand that.
all right, okay, I'll go with
A lot of hemming and hawing over there. Yeah.
My Baloney Has a First Name.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
about your era.
Yeah, so the Oscar Mayer song, I'll go with that one, and
Well, you got to give the people the song.
I don't know how to spell baloney. My Baloney has a first name. It's
Because
B-O.
No. You don't even know the song.
Oh, it's O-S-C-A-R. Yeah. Now I
My
remember.
baloney has a first name. It's B-O-L-G-N-A-G-A. That's the song. That was their catchy jingle is my baloney has a first name.
It's baloney.
It's baloney. And Andy is gone. Andy is no longer with us. My baloney has a first name. It's BOLONGNA. OSCAR.
I got there in a minute.
Oh, man.
I was panicking because I had all these like
Goodness.
All right, wow, that's horrible. I'll go with juicy fruit on the second one.
Oh, yeah. It's going to move you.
Taste is gonna move you.
Oh, BOLOGNA. I already lost.
Yeah, you don't deserve.
Oh man.
Which is funny because
I got here. I'll be honest with you. What happened? I had a short list. One of them was the one you picked, Kit Kat, and then I started like thinking about other ones, but they weren't. They were slogans. They weren't jingles.
Like
and
what?
I realized, like, just do it.
oh sure.
yeah, that'd
Right?
be
That's
just-
not a song.
Well, hey,
Correct.
Al Borland, make a slogans future draft.
There you go. So I'm gonna go with Oscar Mayer.
Now my problem with this, so
First name Oscar,
The-
last name Meyer, middle name BOLOGNA.
the only problem I have with that, because that's obviously a classic. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure it's their own best jingle,
That was my problem as well.
right? Because I've got an Oscar Mayer
My
down.
wiener.
I wish I was an
Yeah.
Oscar Mayer wiener.
Yeah.
And so I'm not going to take that because you took Oscar Mayer. I got to cross that off my list. But I just wanted to tear down your pick as
that it could not have gone worse
as
for me.
much as I could. So now I'm sitting here.
I know the one I want. So if you bypass, I at least have one immediate pick.
All
and
right.
I'll be so happy.
I know the one I'm going with because there's certain things in life that are gone,
Right?
and you just can't get it anymore. A lot of these jingles, right?
Yeah.
They're not around anymore. Well, this jingle's not around anymore, but because of a devastating reality that the company is not around
I almost went with that.
anymore.
I almost went with that.
And the truth is, I don't want to grow up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Toys R Us kid. I mean, it's like Toys R Us is so. This last
Very
Christmas
nostalgic.
season,
Yes.
I almost picked that one. I really did. That was real close.
this last Christmas
Went with
season,
juicy fruit.
when Toys R Us didn't exist, it was like, where do I go? What do I do?
What do you mean, where do you? You know where you go because that's why they're out of business.
Yeah, they come to me. Amazon just.
I
comes
wish I were
No, I'm super.
shopping in my undies.
I'm really sad that Toys R Us is
sitting
gone.
at home getting deals.
It's not always better. It's not
No,
always
it's
better.
not. I like walking
Go,
down the
look,
aisles.
Look,
And,
as stupid as it is, look, we all love on-demand video, right? Mm-hmm. But there was something fun
Oh,
about
yes.
going to
the Blockbuster.
and walking around to pick a movie. It made it more of an event. Now it's like, bought it, watched it,
well,
go
they
to
should,
bed.
They should have left a few Toys R Us stores like as museums.
Exactly. Yeah, they just. All right, you're up, Mike. You got 2 picks.
I'm so glad you didn't pick the one because I was going to take this with my first pick, but it's ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm loving it.
Thank you. Not only
Yeah.
is that jingle freaking amazing, it's still current. It's happening. The kids love it. At least
Interesting.
according to the commercials.
So I kept seeing that I'm loving it, and in different lists, and I'm like, okay, but I don't remember that being a jingle. So the jingle part is
That's
just
definitely a
ba
jingle.
da ba ba ba.
Yeah.
Okay.
and it gets me the Justin Timberlake vote as well. So thank you because he wrote that, by the way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Now the second pick is
Incredible work, JT.
Oh, yes. Everything he does is incredible. The second pick is a lot harder because there are a few that I could go with. The nostalgia, the
Baloney has the first name is
the better Oscar Mayer song is still.
Don't forget.
No, I don't think it's the better
Mike,
one.
go
No,
with-
not
go
that's the
with-
more memorable one.
It's
Go with your
better.
heart. Go with the regional. go with the local jingle.
Go with trucks only.
trucks only.
Load up with the best.
It's. I mean, if you are in the Southwest region and maybe just the Phoenix area,
I don't even know where it is.
I don't know, but Trucks Only is the best jingle of all time. It's literally just Trucks Only. It's great. All right, you're still on the clock.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, I am going to go.
I should have had my head around my picks. I got ones that I want to drop through to me now.
I'm trying. But I'm toying. The problem is you got in my head with what
Please
is
go.
the best.
Please go with every kiss begins with K. Please.
Kiss begins with K.
That's
Which is
actually
true.
is not on my list.
Because your kiss,
Yes, yes, thank you.
is on my list.
All right, I'm gonna get a little bit. This one it's nostalgic.
He will hijack all of his drafts.
Yes.
Always.
Always. I'm gonna go with the nostalgic. And when you were a kid, this was around. This jingle is not really around anymore that I know of. But when you're a kid, you had to take your vitamins. And we are Flintstone kids,
Oh, wow.
10 million strong
I don't
and
remember it.
growing.
Wow. Flintstone. I still
Wait,
give
start
my
it
kids
over.
Flintstone.
Start it over. I want to remember it. Bring
We
it.
are Flintstone kids.
Nope.
Wow.
I don't remember.
I do
that.
remember it.
You do?
I do remember
What
it.
about you? Borland's shaking his head. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I
you
remember.
I can't believe you.
Well,
don't
they were
remember that one.
Flintstone kids.
Yeah. Apparently.
All right. So what's your team right now, Mike? Before Jason makes his pick.
I have Chili's Baby Back Ribs, McDonald's, Lovin' It, and Flintstone Kids, which a fun trivia fact about Flintstone Kids. The guy who wrote that,
Justin Timberlake.
no, he also wrote the all the music for Halo.
Huh.
What? The video game?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Wow.
That's a trivia fact.
All right.
Multi-talented.
For the multivitamins.
I guess
Mike-
that makes sense.
All right, Jason. You have
right.
what do you have so far?
Right now, I have Toys R Us. I don't want to grow up, and I've got to break me off a piece of that Kit Kat.
Yeah,
bar.
that's good.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Now, so here I'm with Mike on this, right? Like, do you go with funny ones? Do you go with?
Can't overthink it. You got to go with your
Kids,
gut.
Skinny kids.
Do you go with the most famous, most memorable ones? Like, there's one that is just so famous, but it's so boring. I think I'll just leave that one for Andy.
Yep.
So I want something a little bit more fun.
This draft is very difficult.
It is. I'm really right now. I'm standing on the peak of a mountain, and one direction is where I want to go, and that's to No Votesville, and the other direction goes to a lot of votes.
Well, you know what? I
What?
bet you should pick one.
All right.
It's all fun and games when you're not on the clock.
I know.
I want to say all of the things that are in my head.
Do you
right
want
now.
the respect of the people or the vote of the people?
I want to say that. You know what? I'm going to leave. I'm not doing this one. I'm pivoting. I'm going to say it afterwards because nobody's going to draft it. But it is a great, awful, annoying jingle. So I'm going to
It's
pivot.
on my list, I guarantee it.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to write this down just so we can come
I
back.
already see what you're writing, and yes, it's on my list. And I almost took it. Just with
Don't
that
tell
pick.
me.
All
Just
right.
go on.
Okay. I'm going to go with. It costs $5.
Yeah.
Yep, it's on my
And you're
list.
going to get a foot long. $5
$5
$5 foot long.
Gimme.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a good one.
All right. So what do you have now? You have Kit Kat, $5 foot long, and
Toys R Us.
Toys R Us. All right. I got to make my final two picks. I have my baloney has a first name, and then I have the Juicy Fruit song,
It's gonna move you.
and I'm going to go with this one. The best part
Yeah,
of waking up.
Yep.
Is Folgers
In
in
your
your
cup.
That was literally the one that I said it's the most memorable. It's classic, but it's boring. I'm gonna let Andy grab
Oh, come on now. That's a great,
it. It is.
It's a good
great
jingle.
It is.
That has lasted forever. Terrible coffee. Great jingle. And then my final one, I'm gonna harken back to the youth. Crossfire.
Oh yeah, it's on my list. You get caught up in the.
Crossfire.
Wow.
I'm going Crossfire.
It's not on my list.
yeah.
It was on my
Yeah.
list, and
Give me that Crossfire. Give me that hand cramp in 10 minutes or less.
I hadn't even thought of the toy jingles.
Oh yeah.
Well, the reason I didn't take Crossfire,
Like My Buddy?
my buddy and me.
me.
You brought that up last week
My
when we were
buddy.
talking.
I know, but I'm now being reminded of it.
Yeah, of all the toys, and we've really gone mostly food and drink
Yep.
jingles.
I
because,
jumped in.
Yeah. All right. So this is.
I
so
had
you're
one that
done-
I left off. I'm done.
You're done.
Yes.
What is your list?
I have Crossfire, I have Folgers, I have Oscar Mayer, and I have Juicy Fruit. The taste is
Gonna-
gonna
That's a good
move
one.
ya.
That's really good.
With a stick of juicy fruit.
The hard part for Juicy Fruit will be the demo of people who are voting, because that's old.
Taste is gonna
If we
move
get
ya.
you are not getting the young people vote.
I'm getting the people that will vote on Crossfire will vote for Juicy Fruit.
Oh yeah, I mean you're just doubling down on us old folks.
Yeah, well,
Jason is him and
you've got
Han yet
you've got your
again.
Yankees. I didn't go McDonald's.
I
thought about it, but I was afraid.
You're afraid of McDonald's.
Yeah.
He's afraid of going. you know.
It's great.
I'm loving it.
It's a great jingle.
Yeah.
It's a
You
good
got
jingle.
me.
Yeah.
All right, a lot of good ones here. Still a ton left. I'm shocked that there's just a classic, an old one.
but goodie.
Oldie but goodie. I am shocked that Andy didn't take it. I think I'm going to go for the votes with it.
Nice.
And leave out all these other fun ones on my list. I'm going to go with Plop Plop,
Oh.
Fizz Fizz.
Really?
Oh, what a relief it is.
Okay. All right. That's Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah.
Just remembered.
Yeah, I mean that's one that like
Yeah,
I'm
that's
pretty
old,
sure
man.
that is old. But
That
it's-
is the oldest pick of the draft.
Okay,
I
hold
feel
on.
so good.
Hold
right
on,
now.
hold on. Sing it.
Plop Plop Fizz Fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. Are we saying this isn't a jingle?
No. It's 100% a jingle. But what is the melody line of said jingle?
Yeah, that I don't
I
remember
know
it.
I know the words, but how does the music actually go?
Look, do you think any
They
of us
didn't have
were
music
alive
back
to
then.
to see the actual?
No, so why are you picking that one? I mean, it's too late. That's your final answer. You're locked in.
Oh, I see. I still think it's going to give me the votes.
Andy
Andy
shaking his
doesn't
head.
think so.
Well, Al Borland, can we get a ruling on Alka-Seltzer?
I've never heard that before in my life.
Really?
You know, what are you playing it over the laptop?
I'm
That's
try-
not. Get out of here with that. All right, I'm on the board. I got to close it out. I have, of course, quite a few that I want to pick.
We'll have to mention the one that is that we wanted to say that we didn't say after you're done.
Oh, of course, and
because there's so many good ones. but-
Yes.
dang it, man! It's every time. The problem with the draft pick is, as soon as you go to pick, that little bit of doubt starts creeping in, saying no, you need to take that other choice. But I got.
Do you need cash now? Do you need cash now, Mike? I got a number for you.
Dang it, man! All right, guys, what are you gonna pick? Hot Pocket.
Oh,
okay. All right.
Oh, wow.
Hot Pocket.
That's going to get some votes.
Yeah.
That's going to get some votes.
All right, now let's.
Luckily, Jim Gaffigan keeps that in the limelight.
Yes.
So what are you for?
So I got Baby Back Ribs, McDonald's Loving It, Flintstone Kids, and Hot Pocket.
I think it's going to be a close vote.
Yeah, it should
And
be a close vote.
Mentos was the one I almost did.
Mentos is great. I couldn't
Mentos
remember.
freshness. Mentos
Oh, that's
freshness.
a great one.
Dun,
The
dun,
Fresh
dun, dun.
Maker.
Mentos freshness full of life.
Mentos.
So the annoying
So-
song.
Oh, the annoying one is meow 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 meow
Freaking
meow
meow mix.
meow.
Freaking nightmare.
It's so
They
good.
invented the mute button for that.
Let's see other ones that were on my list. What would you do?
Yeah,
Or
I was.
Klondike. Oh, that's a great one.
So with
Yeah.
that last pick, I was legitimately torn between Hot Pocket, Klondike Bar, and.
I can guess your third.
Oh, can you? Let me go ahead.
Don't you wanna?
Wanna
No?
Fanta? No, that's not even on my list.
Don't you wanna?
That's-
wanna Fanta?
That's with Meow Mix level, where I just want to
Kill
die
somebody.
when I hear that. No, but it was, I'm a big kid
Yeah.
now.
Huggies, right?
That's
Yep.
a good one.
Yeah.
But
that's
I
a
already
good
had Flintstone Kids, so I figure I got to get that Hot Pocket.
one. Oh,
And
man.
nobody took J.G. Wentworth. Unbelievable.
Yeah, well, screw that guy.
Yeah.
All right, what did you guys learn on the show today?
I learned that two things. Andy cannot spell baloney,
Yeah.
and that Jason sleeps in a nightgown for his night's winter.
You don't. Yes. I learned that adding a date to the name on your tattoo will save you from all sorts of embarrassment and questions you don't want to answer.
Do you know what the first name of a horse is?
A horse is a horse, of course.
It's horse. H-O-R-S-E. That's the first name. I learned that baloney has a first name,
I got you.
and it's baloney.
I got you. Thanks for tuning in. Vote for me. Goodbye.
His name is Jason.
Thanks for listening to the Spitballers Podcast. To see what other nonsense the guys are up to, check out SpitballersPod.com.